The Dice Tower, episode 528.
Live from Essen 2017.
Willkommen beim Dice Tower, a podcast about board games and card games, but especially all these people who play them. On today's show, we are live in Essen, Germany for Spiel 2017. We have the whole team on deck: Mandy, Suzanne, Zee, Sam, Tom, me, and some special guests. We'll play a game with the audience, check in with what we've been playing too. I'm Eric Summerer, and here's your host, the P.T. Barnum of board gaming, Tom Vassell.
All right, welcome.
Does that make us the trained animals? Is that what this is?
Well, I was just thinking he is definitely a clown, so.
P.T. Barnum wasn't a clown, he was a ringmaster. Sucker born every minute, and his circus just ended, which is sad. Hey folks, welcome. We're glad that you all took some time out of your buying sprees, because we see the suitcases and bags to come spend some time with us. So we're gonna be talking about some games that we played here. This is my fifth or sixth Essen. It's your second, right, Sam?
Deuce, yes.
Is it your fourth?
Fourth or fifth?
Yeah, we're just making numbers up.
I think it's my fourth. Yeah.
But it's Mandy and Suzanne's first. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. So our question is, what do you guys think about this the first time you've been here? I know that they were somewhat excited about coming.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. I've never been to a show this large. I've never attended shows in the United States that's this large, and the number of people is shocking. I was in Hall 1 when they opened the doors, and the sound wave came first, as like just. And then you started to see like the hall just filling with people. I thought I was in like a weird horror movie for a second. The halls were filling with people at an unnatural pace. It was pretty cool, but it's really impressive. All the booths here are really elaborate and gorgeous, and the games are amazing. This is an amazing Essen for quality of games that are coming out. So I just feel incredibly lucky to be here right now, in spite of any jet lag we may have from the States.
So for me, a lot of people don't know this, so I'm Canadian, for those who don't know. Go Canada. And I am a big Eurogamer, which is also something a lot of people don't know. So I'm so thrilled to be here because I am in heaven. The amount of games that I am seeing that I cannot get back home in Canada has been fantastic. My stepfather is German, so this is also very exciting because I'm getting to try out a lot of the German food. And I think we've hit, every cart that's in the hall, just because I need a taste of everything. And it's just been a really great experience speaking to everyone. I haven't had a chance to play a lot of games yet, but I'm really looking forward. Merlin's the top of my list. Anybody who knows, Stefan Feld is my #1 designer, and I got to meet him. Big fangirl right here. So there's more coming. I haven't seen it all, but it's...
You wear your hat.
You know, you gotta quit rubbing it in, okay? He signed my game. That is good enough.
You wore my hat.
Oh, okay, whatever. He's never gonna let that go. So it's overall great experience. I'm looking forward to the next couple of days.
I'm excited for two reasons. One, I just found out today that there's daylight savings time this week. Now, about daylight savings time, we usually lose an hour and then we gain it back. But because our daylight savings time is next week, we are getting 2 hours back.
But aren't we then going to lose like a whole bunch of hours when we fly back?
So we're getting 2 hours. Look on the bright side.
How is this possible? This is some sort of sorcery.
No, it just means we're going to live 1 month, 1 hour longer in our lives.
Okay.
Also, I'm excited about this because I was at the Ravensburger event that they were announcing their new stuff. They just announced the new IELLO game. It's called the Rise of Queensdale. Now I'm excited about this for two reasons. One, it's designed by Inca and Marcus Brand, and they're amazing designers. And two, it's a legacy game. Ooh. Yeah. It's an IELLO legacy game.
Yeah.
Wow.
They said that it has maybe 20 games in it, about an hour each or so.
Wow.
It's a big, giant box. It's coming out in March.
But the real question is, will you be able to play it after you're done with those 20 games?
We're gonna burn one of these legacy games. We're finished. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah?
I'm going home like Pandemic Legacy Season 2 on fire. So we're done with it. I'm gonna dedicate it to Rado.
You're gonna make that guy legit cry.
Too early.
Goodness gracious, man.
Alright. Anyone see any games that have been excited or that you're really pumped or you played?
I was pretty excited about Santa Maria. I didn't know anything about this until getting here, and this is a dice drafting, resource management, engine building game. You've got a grid that you slowly fill with buildings that do stuff, and as you get dice, you trigger like the entire column or the entire row that's on your grid. And so as the turns go on, you're making more and more complex action triggers. So at first you're only doing one or two things, but now you might be doing 4, 5, 6 actions with one die, which is kind of cool. It does make the turns longer. It plays over 3 rounds. So the first round, like 20 minutes. And we think, okay, this game is gonna fly. And then the next one maybe 40 minutes, because now you've doubled the amount of actions that are on your board. And then the last one took a full hour. So it's definitely a 2-hour game. It just doesn't feel like it when you
I think
start.
he's definitely still on North American time right now.
I thought you said that it was long because he took so long to explain it.
Yes. I explained that very efficiently. People kept interrupting us. That was the problem. I really did enjoy it. It pushes all my buttons, all that planning, resource management. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So
He has a very different definition than I do of efficiency.
Did you like the game?
Yes, it was fun, as Euro games go.
A crowd is turned.
Army of one.
Mr. Garcia?
Dude, you actually wrote notes? I did. Well, okay, let me be very transparent here. I've played one game here.
Was it a good one?
It was a good game, and I thought someone would have taken it by now, so I had backups. But yeah, we'll talk about that one. Dragon Castle is what I'm going to be talking about. And it's a Mahjong-inspired game, very obviously. As soon as you look at it, you think it's Mahjong. And it's sort of the computer version of Mahjong, which is nothing like a real game. You're matching tiles, you're removing those tiles from the grid you formed, this structure. And you're replacing those in your own personal board. And then eventually, once you make a pattern there, you'll flip those over and score them. And you continue doing this as the main structure dwindles and disappears. It's a really clean design, it's very straightforward, gorgeous to look at. A little fiddly, because you have to be careful you're not knocking things about. But it's a lovely game, I really enjoyed it. It's something you could easily play with families as well. It just has a wonderful appeal, very much like it, and that is Dragon Castle.
The publisher of this one is Horrible Games. They're also the folks that did Potion Explosion. And I think they're a good pair because they both have sort of a solitaire or a computer game root that then they built a nice game around. And I think they both have similar weights. They fit well together on that same imprint.
Anyone else play some games?
I haven't had a chance to play games.
It's been light for us. We did play.
We've been shopping.
Yeah,
We've been doing all
play the shopping.
We've done like 12 miles of shopping.
But we did play Zoolereto. Okay, someone corrected me on my pronunciation. Duell? I think that's what it's called. And it wasn't initially on my list actually until Tom and Eric, and I think you had mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up playing that. I have not played any of the Zoolereto games before, but we had a little bit of time. I know, everyone gives me such a hard time about that. But in Zoolereto, so this is new for me, but it's a 2-player game, and you're creating like a zoo, I guess in this case, or a collection of animals. And you're trying to collect as many as you can, and you want to create obviously more than your partner, so you can flip over that tile and no longer collect those points. They can't collect those points. It was a bit odd because there's supposed to be interim scoring, and I think we ended up having interim scoring one time.
Yeah.
There's a stack of tiles like this. So we're like, we either read something wrong or there's something going on with this game. But the overall effect of the game, we enjoyed it. I think that we had the collection of animals. I think there were 4 different types. They have different symbols on them, so you want to try and collect 2 of the same symbol, and then they give you benefits like having a little baby, giving you more in that category, or giving you money and things like that. I don't know, what did you think?
I just want to point out there were like 6 or 8 types of animals on 4.
Was it not 4?
It was way more.
Okay, it was like midnight, okay? It looked like 4 to me. They all sorts of...
Yeah, we played last night. And
It's just some cat.
tired.
It was dark.
Yeah, it was good. No, it was nice. I think we have to play it again. I think we were really tired.
Yeah.
But somehow we weren't triggering all the scoring rounds we were supposed to, so we probably played it wrong. But it was really cute.
But it
Zoolereto is a great game, so
Yeah.
I like the 2-player versions of a lot of the bigger games, so hopefully when we play it again, we'll play it right and have
Or
more
somebody...
scoring.
Well, if somebody else played it, it'd be
Not
cool.
in the dark, hopefully. Turn some lights on.
Or just, get bitten by a radioactive spider and develop superpowers in the next 24 hours.
Wait, what game are you playing?
Where are we?
Well, the Justice League game is here too, right? So,
That's right.
of course, that's Marvel, but...
All right, well, I've actually been able to play a lot more games than I usually have been able to do at conventions because I'm more efficient with my time than other people.
Don't go there, Sam.
I've actually played a couple of games that are only taking about 30 to 45 minutes tops on one of them and then about 30 minutes tops on the other. First one is Shadows in Kyoto. This is one of the ones I was really looking forward to. It's at the TBD booth in Hall 7. And it is the sequel, I guess you could say. It's in the same universe as Hanami Koji. It came out last year from Emperor S4, and it has a very similar tension. It's also a 2-player game, very simple to teach, easy rules, but has a whole lot of depth and the very tension-filled decisions that you have to make during the course of the game. It's kind of a smash-up between Stratego and Onitama. That gives you a pretty good feel of what you're looking at with Shadows in Kyoto. So definitely give that one a try if you get the chance. And then another one is one by A Games, also in Hall 7, Sakura. And it's a really fun, easy to teach, easy to play game. It takes about 30 minutes as well. Really fun to play though. So check that one out as well.
Before I talk about any more games, we want to give a big thank you. This is a nice big room, but you notice it's like hidden here. We found it. We're glad to.
It's a secret cavern.
It is. But we want to thank IELLO for sponsoring and getting us this room here. If you.
They're like a legit hiding back there. I see it. Raise your hand, guys. Come on. All right.
If you don't know where the yellow booth is, then you haven't come to Hall 3. It's half of what was not that. But the big booth, go by, check out their games. If you haven't seen us, we did an online playthrough of Mountains of Madness.
Yeah.
If you want to see Sam talk like a caveman,
Which I'm rather proficient at,
I
actually.
was a softball guy. That was come on. Okay. They're really, really funny game to play, and Bunny Kingdom is just an amazing game. One of my
Yes.
favorite games.
Very good.
Highly recommend it. And they have King
Don't
Kong.
judge a book by its cover. I did that with Bunny Kingdom.
It's great. King Kong is there. Oh, Sticky Chameleons. If you play this game correctly, you can hit the other players with the chameleons.
Right in the eye.
It's so dangerous. It's not. It's those little frogs you throw against the window and they fall down. You're using them to hit cards. But the cool thing is you hit the card and you pull it, and someone else can hit the card midair and pull it away from you. That definitely happens in that game.
Ninja.
Anyway, so check out their games, and we'll talk more about their games in a little bit. But every year, people come to me and they say, what's the hidden game of the convention? And we don't know, because they're all hidden here.
Yes.
It's usually in Hall 8 at this point. But I found one for you. So I even have the booth here number because that way I can, it's in 8B126. And it's a game about Christmas trees. It's called Christmas Tree.
I know this game.
But I really like this game. It's a tile laying game in which you have these diagonal tiles. Oh, there it is. It's over there. So, in this game, you have these tiles and you are drafting them. So you're passing them around and you're putting these tiles in the tree and you're getting points for goals that are scored there. Stop!
Thought it was and a good ambiance.
But you can play at a very basic level of the game, but it also can be really kinky because some of the tiles give you points at the end of the game. Some of the tiles give you points for things that they're next to. You're trying to there's little lights you're trying to connect together. I really, really like this game, but at the same time when I was done, I was like, wow. And I lost by 4 points. But still, I really like this one, so that's my hidden find of the time. And they still have, I think, 20 left because they're back in Hall 8. Hall 8 also has really good licorice. And it does. That's important information.
Especially for the folks at home.
All right. He always shoehorns food in wherever you go. It's pretty nasty because he sometimes literally doesn't.
I actually brought a shoehorn here. We really eat. This is one of my favorite conventions for eating, though. We really had some good food, and we have gotten so many scoop waffles.
Yes.
So many. Thank you. We have a year's supply for most people, but for us,
No,
They're delicious.
no, not a year's supply.
For you.
I'm saying from.
you have like a week supply.
Yeah.
You gotta stop.
I'm not gonna eat that.
Yes.
Anyway. All right, any last thoughts before we move on? About the fair itself, it's certainly crowded. We're really glad our booth isn't, you have been by because you got a ticket. But stay in our hall. I was at Hall 3 today and Hall 1 and 2, and wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Also, our hall is cooler. Go to Hall 3 to see IELLO, and then stay in Hall 7.
There you go.
Does it seem more crowded this year?
I don't know. I'm curious about that. Actually, how many of you are here for the first time at the convention?
Wow. That is a high percentage, yeah.
So there's got to be more people, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's drop-offs, of course, but there's a lot of repeat attendees here. With this many people,
Yeah.
It feels busier in 1, 2, and 3 for sure.
There's definitely more games. Oh my, is there so many games. Did anyone buy all the games?
Mandy and Suze are trying.
Let me ask
as far as I
you,
know.
is anybody here with someone else who you feel like they're buying all the games?
Oh, there's a few. There's a few.
Wow. You have 3 people. Oh no, okay. I'm sorry. She's pointing at you. You have
Yes.
2 people pointing at you guys. That's he sits down.
So one of the things I'm curious about, because I haven't never attended Gen Con, which is, the state's largest convention. And one of the things that surprised me about Essen is that it's almost like a state fair that we would have in the States, where you walk through this big, long, covered hallway called the Galleria, and it's got like a stone floor, and there are inflatable bounce houses for kids, and there's all sorts of food, and like the food stands are everywhere, and they're magical.
I know.
Right?
That's what we're talking about.
Like the fried potatoes and like waffles and crepes and all this stuff. But that's not what it's like at Gen Con, right? Where you
It's
can
not,
walk through the hall and there's like food stands everywhere, and like there's kids playing games everywhere, and it just seems like a lot of families.
Yes. Yeah, I was just talking about that earlier with my dad. One-sided, I'm sending him videos, but there are so many families here.
Yeah.
And that's completely different than conventions. I mean, there are days in conventions where like it's family day and it's cheaper for your family to come in, but it's like every day is like that here.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
it's amazing.
I
It's
would
really
bring
cool.
my family if it didn't cost $5,000.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'd have to charter a whole plane. But when I go back, I tell them, you would have had fun. Don't feel bad for them, they're going on a cruise. There's that. Okay, well, at this point, we're going to take a small break from the action here, and I'm going to turn the microphones over to Dave Luza.
Dave Luza.
I'm done one today. I brought my wife's gill card.
That's good.
And as some of you might know, I'm a comedian in the Netherlands. Sorry for that.
I'm a comedian in Germany. I'm not sorry for that.
And Ilka is joining me more and more in the segments when we make for the Dice Tower. She sang the Bling Bling song I made for Board Game Blender.
And one guy likes it. That's great. Talk later.
It's so cool to be able to have a partner who knows what it is to play games. And if you have a partner who is not into gaming.
By show of hands. Oh, that's not a lot.
That must be hard. But we were also very curious, right?
Absolutely. We wanted to know if anyone met their significant other through gaming. Is there anyone here? Really? Oh, here. Are you two guys? Are you? Aww. Yeah, they're married. How long? Since September. Since September, you're married? Congratulations. In August or 4 years ago? You met on board gaming. When did you see each other in person for the first time? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? So you met online and then straight away jumped in a car?
You met through gaming and started and ended up meeting each other. What are your names?
Zara and Sebastian.
Zara and Sebastian. I'm just going to ask one of you. Zara, would you please join us on stage for a second?
Thank you!
We are going to play a scene about you guys. At home, it's game night, and we don't know you. So we have this Dutch bike handle for you. Every time we do something that is correct in your life, then please ring the bell. Would you fight for me? And every time you do something that is not correct, you please honk the horn. Thank you. So we are in Rochester. Sebastian,
No, she's half Dutch.
she is half Dutch. I thought, well, instead of moving to the top the bell before.
Heb je één idee wat we zeggen?
Ja.
Oh,
Verstehen
she understands everything. That's great.
Other
Speaking
mic,
in English.
and I'm going to ask you to please hold this next to the thing so we hear everything. Thank you very much. And we're going to see, please honk and ring the bell as much as you think is necessary because we really try to do a night at Sebastian and Zara's house. Okay.
Oh my God, it's coming over. I'm meeting him for the first time. I have no idea what he looks like, but I think he's really tall and handsome and blonde. I think he's bold. Bald, I mean, and I think his hair down to here, and when he comes in, I'm going to kiss him right away. When he comes in, I'm going to show him here are my games. And then I'm going to show him the rest of the apartment, which is really small because the games take up the rest. There's the doorbell.
Ding dong.
Oh my God. It's me. Hi.
Bye.
Oh, he's so enthusiastic. This is the best reaction I could have hoped for. Hi, Zara.
Bye, Sebastian.
Hi, come on in. This is my place.
Wow, you've got some beautiful games right there.
Yeah, this is my collection. I'm sorry, I collect whales too. That's
I can hear you. Listen to me right now.
I'm really into these games that you can see over here, but I have no idea how to play them, so maybe you could show me.
I can.
Let me show you how this is done.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I hate to promote. I hate to promote Board Game Blender, but
It's good stuff.
but Dave Luza does a lot of great stuff, and they both do some great stuff on that channel. When he's putting it together, he'll usually say, "Guys, you gotta come watch this." And we go watch.
That's right.
We watch their segment multiple times usually.
Right.
So, and then I say, "Get back to work."
That's what usually follows what he just said.
The inside. This is Dice Tower Insiders. Okay, so we're gonna play a game show at this point in time. And this is how our game show is going to work. We're going to do, if you were, who was here for our show last year? Well, then good, you guys already know the rules for this. But we're going to have two teams. We're going to have Sam and Zee, and we're going to give you someone from Yellow. We'll give you Cam, will come up and be on your team.
Come on up.
Against,
Come on down.
on the side we have Mandy and Suzanne, and we'll give you Stefan from Yellow.
This sounds like a stacked team right there. And you still going to get whooped.
Whoa.
We also have
Too soon, man.
I know, right? Too soon.
Going
We're
down.
not always so good at numbers, like how long a game takes or other things. We're gonna have Jason come up and keep score for us because he's so good at it.
The gaming machine.
Your app up.
So, Eric, how do we play this game?
Well, it's very simple, Tom. The first thing we're going to do is ask a question of our two teams.
Oh no.
And we are going to. Do we have contestants as well, Tom?
We're gonna call them up in a second.
Okay, first I'm going to explain to you. So we have two of you from the audience, and I will ask a question of both teams. These are answers that we have, we've asked these questions to people from the internet, so be aware. And we have tallied those answers.
There was about, we asked about 1,800 people responded.
1,800 people.
From all over the world.
We have ranked the most popular answers. And the teams need to guess which ones they think are the most popular, but not too popular. Because if they get anything from 2 on down in the ranking, they will earn that number of answers for their team, that number of points. However, if they name the most popular answer, those points go to the other team.
Negative.
After every player on the team has had a chance to guess, whoever has the most points, that contestant from the audience will have a choice of 2 prizes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The stakes just got raised. Oh, God.
Prize, you can get the brand new Z Garcia Poet Tire for Rum and Bones. Or, I was flying on Delta and I found these cool bags. Baby care, feel better, in case you're sick. You can take one of these bags instead. So, inside there will be a note telling you what you've won. Could be worse, could be better. So you can take the Z
Oh, that's
or
cheating.
the vomit bag.
We're going to affectionately name this game Z or Vomit.
So these are new bags that you got from the airplane.
I don't think so.
I believe the title of that is misleading.
So we get 2 contestants from the audience.
All right, here we go. If you call your number, come on up right away. This one is for Sam and Zee's team. 802-113. 113.
802-113. Come on up. Very good.
525. 525. Are you here?
Yeah, we're here.
All right, I will find out the teams that you talk into the microphone when you give your answers, so that everyone can hear you. Let's begin with our first question. This will be team. Let's go with Randy and Suze on this side.
All right.
What theme are you sick of seeing in board games? What theme are you sick of seeing in board games?
That's my question.
All right, what do you think?
We'll begin with your guess. What is your name, sir?
Dan?
Dan?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Sweden?
Sweden.
Yes.
What theme are you sick of seeing in board games? Keeping in mind you do not want the number one answer.
I would go for
Vikings.
Vikings?
Vikings?
Yes.
Vikings. Really good.
Let's go.
Take it down. Take it down.
Vikings is on the list.
I demand a recount!
It's number 8 answer out of 8 with 33 votes.
Awesome.
Nice job.
Good job, Dan.
Good job.
Your name, sir?
Malte.
Maiter?
Malte.
Maiter. Where are you from?
Germany.
All right, what theme are you sick of seeing in board games?
Trains.
Wow.
Trains is on the list.
Trains.
It's the number 7 answer.
We get better. We get better. We got 8. Yeah, we got 8. We got 7. We're winning.
With 38 votes.
Yeah.
All right. What did they do? Mandy, you're up next. What theme are you sick of seeing in board games?
I am gonna cry if this is number 1. Zombies? Can I take it back? Take back, please. Can I take it back?
So the audience seems to have sensed something.
I know. Got a little ugly there for a minute.
Can we re-explain the rules, please?
I personally like zombies, so
The silver lining here is that you're more than likely going to be right.
Yes, this is one of those situations where you have won and yet lost. Zombies is the number 1 answer.
come on.
Oh, it's fine.
We're gonna do this. 602 votes. I know we need to check the scores at this point.
Do we need to play the rest of the game? I mean,
I'm here for comedic relief, okay?
So Sam, the number 1 answer is off the board.
okay, yeah.
What theme are you sick of seeing in board games?
Who cares? Who cares, right? Fantasy.
Generic fantasy is on the list in the number 3 slot. It is 113 votes.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta pull it back for us, Sue.
3 is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
The number 2 answer is still on the board.
It's all on you now.
What theme are you sick of seeing in board games?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm torn between 2 very trope themes. Go with Westerns.
Westerns.
It's like hardly used.
Come on.
Oh wait, if this is not on the list, oh wait. And you thought mine was bad.
It's fine. It's the first round. Now you're the underdogs, and everyone will
Okay.
Zee. All right. What theme are you sick of seeing in board games?
I'm gonna go with the perennial favorite, trading in the Mediterranean. I gotta get my silk, baby.
Trading in the Mediterranean is on the list. In the number 5 slot.
Yeah.
37 votes.
Okay, that's
All right.
You gotta pull it back.
Say that.
Step on.
What about pirates? Arr.
Pirates.
What? Wow.
Pirates or not?
Oh my goodness, you're the winning member of this team.
I would say Cthulhu Lovecraft.
That's a good
What
one.
do you think, audience? Is that the number 2? Yeah. Audience is right.
Oh my God.
With 230 votes. So now Jason is total. That was 2 rounds. Hang on one second. So we had zombies as number 1, Cthulhu number 2, generic fantasy was number 3.
Yeah, we got all 3 of those.
Number 4 was space with 63 votes.
yeah.
Now it's worth noting that 16 people said Star Wars.
I think we can all agree those 16 people are wrong.
Yeah.
Trading in the Mediterranean was number 5. Farming was number 6 with 54 votes. And then we had trains and Vikings to round out the list. The score.
This one's pretty tight.
The best joke he's ever told.
Stefan with 33 points.
Yes, yes.
And Team Cam with 43 points. Plus 1,000.
Alright, so the decision comes to you. Which would you like, Z or the vomit bag?
Z.
That means you get the vomit
Is
bag.
there any chance we
I think
can
it might be
reveal
better.
what was in the vomit bag?
The other person gets the one not chosen.
I know,
Must
but
I
could you
have
not say out loud? Might be
Grab one and
better.
see what's in it.
It could be good.
It could be.
Could be not good.
What's inside?
I don't know, something.
He's really looking in there like carefully.
Making sure it's not wet or something.
You got the one with the.
It says Iron Rook and says Art Book plus King Kong.
Alright, so we're with yellow.
Oh.
You get an art book. You also get the King Kong, King of Tokyo. And we have, I found a few more of our Iron Rook for King of Tokyo.
So, he chose poorly.
Thank you both.
Not so bad being on the losing team, is it?
Let's hear it for our 2 contestants.
Well, that's the last time I'm gonna get picked first.
802097. 097.
097.
21.
097. Oh, yay!
And over here, menu Suzanne, 802-533. 533.
533.
Welcome. Thank you. Mike. 176. 176. Who has that one?
Everybody's scared of that team.
Damn, got a good prize!
089. 802-089.
We've been shunned.
I really wish we had like Derek up in the booth with like a cricket noise or something.
802-009. 009.
License to lose.
Did anyone keep the tickets? Alright.
Oh, we got 0.
Oh! Courage! Courage!
I look forward to editing all of this out of the podcast. Alright, let's begin. We're going to start with Team Sam and Zee.
All right.
What is the best flavor of ice cream? What is the best flavor of ice cream? Remember, you don't want the number 1 answer.
Okay, so you're gonna go first.
Hello there. What's your name? Hi, Mike. Where are you from? Mike, what is the best flavor of ice cream? Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. That's a good flavor. That's a good flavor.
It is a good flavor.
I doubt it's going to be number 1.
It is not,
Not on the list.
Yeah, no. All right. Hello there. What's your name?
No, he didn't.
Hi. Where are you from?
Wait, did you? Oh, okay. I thought he said fish. Fish ice cream? Does that exist?
What is the best flavor of ice cream?
What? Fish?
Blueberry.
Blueberry ice cream. I want to visit your ice cream shop. Blueberry is also not on the but it sounds delicious.
Probably a bunch of Americans, but
We have terrible ice cream down there. All right. Sam.
That's okay, don't worry.
All right, I'm from Texas, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and just really close to San Antonio, there's this little town called Poteet, and they have a Poteet Strawberry Festival every year, and it's amazing the stuff that they come up with. I love strawberries, so I'm going with strawberries.
Strawberries is a good answer. It is on the list in the number 7 slot.
Okay.
With 69 votes. And you've got lots of points on the board. Just don't aim for all of them at once.
So much pressure.
Don't let me down, Andy.
Do it.
You can do it.
What is the best flavor of ice cream?
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and choose a really popular Canadian flavor, so I'm hoping it's not number 1. Oh my gosh. Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. You know how many people said mint chocolate chip? 191 people.
They must be all Canadian.
Which makes it the number 2 answer.
That's like 10% of our score. Good job.
Don't take this away from me, Sam.
That's the best answer you could give. I think that deserves some credit.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Garcia.
All right, I'm from Cuba, and in Cuba we have plants in Cuba.
Plants?
And vanilla comes from a plant. We make wonderful plants. They're delicious plants. So I'm gonna go with vanilla.
That's number 1.
That's number 1.
That's number 1. That's number 1.
You'd think vanilla would have a lot of people voting for it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I don't like how he's saying this.
It did. It's the number 3 answer. Let's keep this ball rolling.
Yes.
All right.
What's the best flavor of ice cream?
Say, I don't know if this is common everywhere, but I'll say.
What?
I'll say chocolate chip.
Ooh. Wow.
I don't know how to read that reaction.
Yeah, converse with that.
Oh, they need a judgment call.
Burn them.
That's not.
Oh, come on. What about that one word? What about that one word in it?
All right. Last answer.
Okay. It's okay.
Whatever.
Well, at Yellow we have a great game called We Want Cookies.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with
Cookie dough.
cookies and cream.
Cookie dough is a good one.
I know, right?
Nice strong answer. It is the number 5. With 87 votes. Which leaves the number 1 answer on the board, as well as the number 4 answer on the board.
Alright, so I think the number 4 answer on the board is coffee.
Coffee.
Did he say coffee fish? Coffee fish? Pod? Pod?
Coffee is on the list.
Number 4.
It's number 8.
Okay, that's okay. Okay.
What was number 1?
So let's work up from the bottom this time. The number 11 answer, caramel, with 45 votes. Pistachio is number 10 with 52. Rocky Road, 54 votes. That was number 9. We mentioned coffee and strawberry. Number 6 was peanut butter with 74 votes.
Really?
I don't write the answers, I just copy them.
Cookies and cream we mentioned in number 5. Number 4 was cookie dough. And then vanilla, mint chocolate chip, and everybody said it would be the number 1 answer was
Chocolate.
You know, and so much of that nonsense people say vanilla is the most preferred flavor. Because chocolate got 456 votes to 176.
This would be
Some people say it's not even a flavor. Heard it online somewhere.
What?
All right, what's our score, Jason?
Well, this one was not a 1,000-point difference this time. So Team Cam got 332, and Team Stefan got 251.
I know. It's even worse. It's even worse because you can almost taste the victory. Almost.
Is yours.
I gave a good response.
Between Z or Pomegranate?
I take the vomit back.
This game's unfair.
Alright, what'd you get?
What's inside?
This is a yellow game.
A yellow game.
Of your choice.
No, it doesn't say your choice.
I was talking to you.
It's, I just pulled the first bag, Arena of the Gods.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. He chose wisely.
Thank you both. Have a seat.
Fair choice here.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's
Sam and Zee team, 802-448. 448.
448. I think it's safe to say now, if you get chosen for our team, you're going to get first pick.
Oh, whoa. We need to calm down over there.
This is our round. This is our round.
394.
Is coming up. We will read the next question.
Okay, you're gonna save our team.
What color in a game do you never want to play? What color in a game do you never want to play? The top 11 answers are on the board.
You're gonna go first, though.
Hi there, what's your name?
My name is
Poland. Poland. Everybody's got their own discussions going on. Alright, the first answer goes to you, sir. What color do you never want to play?
I think the pink is number 1, so I go with the purple.
Interesting strategy. Purple is on the list.
Yeah. Really? Whoa.
Hang on a second. The top 10 answers are on the board. Just, I don't think that changes anything. Honestly, it's at the bottom of the list, and Tom put their top 11 answers on the board. It's a minor thing. Doesn't matter. Forget it.
Oh, yeah.
Purple is on the list in the number 10 slot. It's got 60 votes.
Nicely done.
Your name? Stefan. Hi, Stefan. Where are you from? I'm an Essen native.
Yeah.
Excellent. How long have you been coming to this event?
I think it's my, I think like my 10th time.
Wow. All right. So, what color in a game do you never want to play?
I think white.
And he would know, he's been here 10 times.
White is on the list in the number 6 position with 111 votes.
You still need to come more out. You gotta keep showing.
All right, Maddie.
Okay,
Lots of points on the board.
need to keep my streak going here. I am going to go with yellow.
That's my color.
So, Mandy, you are going to continue the streak.
Oh, which way though?
But the question is which direction. Because yellow, with 440 is the number 1 answer.
I get to have it all to myself.
Destiny!
Because everyone plays with the Z.
Yellow is the best color. What's wrong with you?
Man, you do realize that the teams end right here, right?
Well, wait now. We had group discussion, okay?
You're actually on our team. I mean, really, you're doing well.
She's a spy. That's what
This is the traitor.
All right, I got an easy choice here. I can't hurt. I mean, unless I don't get on the list. But
It's a color, man.
I know it's a color. Let's see, I'm gonna go with, you said purple. I was actually thinking fuchsia.
I mean, you'll brag.
You are. I'm gonna go with black. I'm gonna say black.
That's my favorite color.
I'm sorry.
That's my favorite.
Black is on the list. It's the number 9 answer, however.
Okay,
With 78
it's low. See, I knew it was gonna be low. That's fine, that's fine.
Suzanne, we're going for bragging rights.
Yes.
Hit that number 2 answer. What color in a game do you never want to play?
Never want to play. I will go ahead and I'll steal my teammate's answer since I know it's not the number 1 answer anymore. And I'll say pink.
Pink is a lovely answer.
Okay.
It is the number 3 answer. Zee.
I'm gonna say whatever color blends into the game. It just changes from game to game.
That's a great answer.
It is true. I mean, gamers were answering this question, so that could have happened.
Yeah, a color that's the same color as one of the resources.
Yes.
Yeah, something that blends into the game.
Right.
It's a great answer, but it's not on the
Come on.
Well, the good thing is,
It's terrible over there.
as long as Mandy answers a question, we don't have to really do it.
You are our best team member.
So are you saying I should
more
just
points than we have.
Stefan, are you too crushed to answer, or are you ready?
John, can I try to see?
I don't know. So, Brown. Oh, yeah. Brown.
Brown is on the list.
Oh.
It's number 4. Going for that number 2. Which one is it?
I'm going to say beige.
Beige.
Natural.
It's funny that Cole's quiet.
Alright. So, purple, number 10. Black, number 9. Blue was number 8 with 80 votes. Orange was number 7 with 84 votes. We mentioned white at number 6. Green was number 5 with 123 votes. Brown was number 4. Pink was number 3. Red was number 2.
Really? Oh, wow. I said
Black was taken by Zee. Green is taken by Sam. They both threaten everybody else. I want to take red? No, I'll take the other color.
Right, no.
But
It's a lot of people who are playing very passive games. They're like, no, red makes me angry. That's what it is. That hat makes people angry.
all right, what's the score here?
Well, this one was close, and by the way, I like yellow.
Me too.
I also like the color of yellow.
And we have Team Stefan with 358 points, and Team Cam with 189
Yes!
plus the 446 from Mandy, for a total of 635.
I'm just gonna start giving my answers in French now. How about that? I think
Do we have any translators out there? All right. Very good. Yes. Yes.
So the choice goes to you. Zee or Volleyball?
I'm so sorry, Z.
I know.
No, he's not. He's not.
I'm not sorry at all. See, this is great.
One of these days it's going to be a song.
Yes.
Puke bags over you.
I know. Feels great.
Calendar and mug.
Oh, yeah, that's from the yellow. Oh, wait, here's the Zee one.
I'm not even sure why we give you guys a choice anymore.
I'm not sure why I wrote calendar there. What we meant was a yellow dice tower and Mountains of Madness on it. And his handy man playing with his mug was, yeah, who cares?
Congratulations to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, our next contestant scores Sam and Zee's team. 369. 369.
369.
All right.
And over here we have
That's an odd number.
220. 220.
Don't be shy.
That's an even number.
All right. No one wants to be on this team. 046.
Here we go.
By the way, Zee, no offense when we win.
Oh, I know. Don't worry about it.
Did anybody else? Everybody else heard that, right? He said, by the way, Zee, I apologize, but when we win,
All right.
better choose the people.
What's the best board game to introduce to your grandparents? What's the best board game to introduce to your grandparents? The top 11 answers are on the board.
Home award.
And we'll begin with Sam and Zee's team. Come on there. Adam, where you from, Adam?
Yeah, but then you're first. Well, you're going to be going up though.
Okay. What's the best board game to introduce to your grandparents?
Splendor?
Splendor. A lovely game.
Maybe.
Popular.
Maybe.
It's the number 3 answer.
You want to kill them finally.
What is your name, sir?
I'm Jerry.
It was my
Hi, Jerry. Where are you from?
I'm
when I
from
filled the survey.
Yeah.
It's my choice.
What's the best game to introduce to your grandparents?
Today I saw a game called Lap Dance.
What did he say? Wait a minute. Whoa. Can you please read the question again?
What's the best board game to introduce to your grandparents? The answer is
Grandparents.
Lap Dance.
Why?
Let me check the list for a second. No.
I know. You want Z, don't you? That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, let's see here. Goodness gracious. Let's go with King of Tokyo.
King of Tokyo.
Yeah.
Lovely game.
Somebody here picked that for the answer. I don't know who it was.
It is on the list. It is the tied for number 9.
Okay.
With 26 votes.
All right, that's good.
Let's do a good one.
All right, Manny, don't let us down. Don't let us down, Manny. You got this. You got this.
I am going to go with patchwork. Patchwork.
Patchwork.
Okay, see? Okay, at least it's not number 1.
This what's the best game to play with your grandparents? That's 2 people.
At least 3 people.
It's a technicality. That's the problem.
Okay.
It wasn't the number 1 answer, so lose that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Z.
All right, I'm going to go with. You know, where I grew up, we had paintings, and this is going to work. I'm going to go with. It is bad. I'm going to go with Dixit.
Dixit.
Assuming they can still see.
Wow. In this picture, we can see.
Really quickly.
Okay. Yes, Dixit is on the list. It's tied for number 4.
All right. Yeah.
Number 1 is still on the board. You're looking for number 2?
I still think it's a classic and something that we often introduce to people who aren't regular gamers. And so I'll say Carcassonne.
Carcassonne?
That's good. Oh,
Not going to be wrong.
Yes,
sounds rough.
Wow.
The audience is not.
I know.
I'm not sure if it's not happy. I think they're scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
They shouldn't be. Carcassonne is on the list in the number 6 position with 39 votes.
Very nice. Okay, now it's up to you.
Cam, the number 2 is still up there. As is the number 1.
No, not that.
I mean, you can just name the number 1.
Not that.
How about Spot?
Spot. Great game to play with kids.
A speed game?
Apparently not necessarily with grandparents. It's not a...
Playing defensive.
Be friends over here.
That's right.
Hello. Pretty good. Okay, Stefan.
Catan.
Okay. Wow.
I'm good for number 2.
Catan is on the list. As number 7. 35 votes.
At least it wasn't wrong.
The 3-way tie for number 9 was King of Tokyo, King Domino, and Pandemic, all of 26 votes. And
Really?
with just one more vote, Corporal in the number 8
Yeah.
slot. Then came Catan and Carcassonne and Dixit, tied with Dixit, Codenames. And then Splendor, the number 2 answer everyone was wishing for, Diamonds.
Oh, diamonds,
Number
yeah.
1,
It's tricky.
Ticket to Ride.
Oh, that was great. That was, so, did we win?
Well, there's been progress made.
But you're inspired. I love that, though.
Separating the teams.
Catch it up.
Team Stefan with 74, and Team Cam with 127.
That's okay.
Bring on the bark bag.
I can't see the silence.
I don't even get to ask him the question.
Exactly.
Thank you, G.
It's a dice tower.
It's a nice tower.
All right, let's start.
I like how we keep waiting until Tom
I
watches.
just want to point out, so far, these have all been better than my figure. What's up?
All right, thank
Big
you.
hand for both of our
Thank you so much.
Sam and Zee stand, let's go to 052. 052. This team, 802, 418. 418. Hooray!
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you. What's your name?
Roland.
Roland. All right, Roland. Roland Wright.
Hello. Yes.
All right.
That's all I knew now. Oh, shit.
We're doing 2 more questions. Mandy and Suze get to start this round.
Okay.
Name a food with 4 letters in English. So, in the English language,
Wasn't necessary.
name a food with 4 letters. The top 12 answers are on the board.
Yeah, that might be this one.
What is your name?
Pernille.
Pernille.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Denmark.
Denmark. All right. Name a food with 4 letters, Pernille. Remember, avoid the top.
We need a moment. You go.
Rice.
Rice.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Rice is on the board as number 4.
Good job.
All right. What is your name?
Well, they just did this. So.
We're working here.
Oh.
Austria.
What is your answer, Roland?
Meat.
See, that was your.
Very, non-specific. What would you like? Meat, please? Several pieces of it?
It is a 4-letter word. And it is on the list. In number 7.
All right, good.
71
We're
million.
gonna trust you because you're
Man.
You think that's number 1? I'm scared, Mindy.
Oh no.
Name of food with 4 letters.
Okay, well, en français it's way too long, gâteau, but I think in English that would be cake. I can't tell if that was good or bad.
You've completely broken this woman's heart out here.
Sorry?
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on!
Cake is on the list. It has 193 votes. And it's the number 2 answer.
She's like a fourth batter.
You're right, it is actually 2 and 2.
What's going on? You're like a fourth batter. When you swing and miss, ooh, it's a bad
Turn oats.
So good.
All right,
So
Sam.
bad.
All right, see what we got over here. What do we got?
Name a food with 4 letters, Sam.
I can't think of one.
Didn't like it. It is, but it could still be a choice. But no, I won't do that. I'm gonna go with eggs. Eggs.
Eggs.
If you have more than one, it counts.
When you go to a restaurant, you don't say egg. You say eggs.
And meat.
You have a point. Meat and egg.
Yes.
Eggs is not on the list. Now we're doing fake kitty.
Guess who's still gonna be in first place? Even if we win this round.
I'm struggling to think of a 4-letter food.
Well,
And I think pies wouldn't count because the added S apparently doesn't pass.
I know, right?
So thanks
So
for setting that
go
up.
ahead and choose that.
so
Go ahead and choose
the
that.
number 3 answer is still there, as is the number 1. A food with 4 letters.
I'll go with a plum.
He won't be number 1.
Well, I was going to go with something else, but it had an S at the end. And
Plum has 4 letters.
Sam showed me the failure.
No plums.
So you found out how to fail all on your own.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go with banana pepper.
Clearly you don't know how to count.
Oh.
Banana pepper.
I'm going to go with
Yeah, I thought about milk.
bean. Well, I wouldn't say beans. You never have one bean.
That's what I'm saying. You can't order just bean. You come with they bring you a plate with 1 bean on it.
We're messing this rule all the
It's not
time.
right. I know.
Just gonna walk up. A single bean, please. What is bean? Is my final answer.
No bean? No bean is no bueno.
No, I think we're running out of solid, so I'm going to switch to liquid. Let's go with beer.
That is a drink. That is not a food.
Not very popular with beer, not
This is true. Some of that stuff is pretty thick, right? Yeah. You gotta eat it. You gotta chew it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's liquid breath.
Not according to the internet.
Our only chance is to get the number 3, so let's go with soup.
Hey, that's a good answer.
That was kind of good.
That was kind of good. I gotta admit that.
Slow clap.
Hold on, a lot of people
delicious soup in the world. It was at the forefront of people's minds. And the number 1 answer. taco.
Taco.
Nobody says taco, right? Nobody
Just one
says
taco.
When have you ever seen somebody eat one taco? Never. I've never seen this.
Tell them how many tacos you used.
Come on, man. What do you want tacos with? Bean? No.
Number 4 was rice. Number 5 was a tie between corn and pear. Number 6 was beef. Number 7, we already mentioned meat. 8 was pork. Everybody in that cluster. Anyway, 9 was fish. 10, Spain.
That's not food. I don't think that's legally food.
Exactly. And Korea, it is a gift. It is a very
That's so
popular.
bad when also by American people.
Yes, exactly.
And last but not least, or I guess actually least, is kale. Kale, with 27 votes.
The way they had kale in that cake.
So, I don't even need to ask, but who won that one?
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
You're going to Sam and Zee.
What's your name again?
Okay.
I assume you're going to take a vomit bag for this. Team at 71 and Team Stefan, or we might call Team Andrew now, 522.
What's inside? Oh no! What's it say?
Nothing.
So we can actually say C is better than nothing. Bye guys.
Alright, final question for Sam and Zee. 240. Anyone? Alright! Over here. Amanda Chance, 802-321.
We're winning now, so now's a good time to come up.
3, 2, 1.
There we go.
All right.
She's so cute.
All right.
Welcome.
Hello.
Sam and Zee, you go first on this final question.
Yeah. Okay.
The top 11 answers are on the board.
There's no
What's a good excuse for losing a board game? What is a good excuse for losing a board game? Hello there. What's your name? One more time.
Wait, no. Eric. So we're brainstorming over. I'm sorry, Rob. What's a good excuse for losing a board game? And Mandy leans over and says to me, leaving it on top of your car.
That sounds like a true story.
Took a little bit, but I got it.
Technically correct. Maybe it's on the list. Who knows? Jochen, where are you from? Belgium. All right. What's a good excuse for losing a board game?
Rodney Smith did not explain the rules well.
That's clever. That's good.
As much fun as that would be, it's not on the list.
Okay, that's all right. That's good. We still got Mandy coming up.
Hello there. What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, where are you from?
Poland.
Oh, all right.
What is a good excuse for losing a board game?
Not being lucky.
Bad luck, yeah, sure. Yeah, good answer. That's very good. Bad dice. Yeah.
It's the number 8 answer. With 38 votes. Bad luck.
Very good.
Sam. Good excuse for losing a board game.
You are playing your child, and you don't want to beat them.
I'm going to accept that as a tie for number 10. Didn't want to upset someone.
Okay.
31 votes.
So leaving on your car is not an acceptable answer. I'm not going with that. I'm joking. No. I'm going to go with bad dice rolling. What is going on? See, stop looking at me like that.
Give us points.
No, it's the same. Yeah, that was bad luck. So
Same
you
under
can
bad
get
luck?
another answer.
Okay. Let me think. I know, right? I need a moment. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Okay.
Who just said that? Who just said that? Please. See me after the show.
No, I will see you after the show.
You are the man.
That was my answer.
That's it. I'm never coming back here ever again. Okay, I'm sorry. Bad rules translation? Is that what you just said?
Not really.
Oh my god, no.
No, rules translation is not on.
After all that.
No.
That's okay.
Z.
Z, you have a long list, Z.
Apparently.
What's that?
I've heard these a lot. You have a long list.
Oh yeah? Okay then. I'm gonna go for the big guns here.
Okay.
All right. Mandy failed to give points away. I'm
No.
gonna try.
Yeah, well, that doesn't
Yes.
mean we want to succeed in that.
Sure.
No.
Go big.
I'm gonna go with it's not balanced.
That's a good one.
See, it's not good when the other team is clapping for your answer.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not.
Not balanced is not on the list.
Wow. I'm surprised.
So the good thing is,
I'm surprised.
It would have been on the list had we gone far, but we didn't.
Okay. All right.
Suzanne, what's a good excuse for losing a board game?
The one that I always use is everybody else at the game was cheating.
Number 6.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, number 6. Other players with a problem. We get 53 votes.
Oh. There's only one more.
All right, Cam, last chance to take a board game.
How about getting tired?
Tired.
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, that's a good.
now Jason can actually fall asleep after his turn. We wake him up on the next turn, and he still wins.
And the reason we know this is because
Last year, that's happened, yes.
Our card game last year.
Yep.
What's players on the list? In the number 5 slot with 60 votes.
Very good, very good. No idea.
I don't want to do the math. I don't know how many points you need to get to win the round. So I won't. Okay. What's a good excuse for losing a board game?
The opponent is a Wookiee.
I have no idea what to say. It was not a yellow game.
No. Okay. Yes. Let's begin with the number 12 answer. With 1 vote, I left it on the top of my car. It's a writing from Jason. So, the tie for number 10 with 31 votes each. Didn't want to upset someone and was distracted.
Yes, another
Okay.
one.
Number 9, there is no good excuse for losing a board. 33 votes. Bad luck, we mentioned. I was teaching the game with 44 votes. Other players, we mentioned. Was tired, we mentioned. Number 4 was I was trying a new strategy.
Tom uses that all the time.
With 68 votes, number 3 was it's my first time playing again.
Lame.
Number 2, I was just playing for fun. And number 1, I didn't understand the rules. So,
it works.
Totals. So final round.
Tom, how many more round bags do we have left? It doesn't matter. Because we have a dilemma here.
Is there a tie?
There might be.
Everybody?
That's why I was asking.
Technically, they both get the choice, right?
That's true. You don't have to take
They
one.
both get the choice. So, what would you like?
So wait, when we actually announce these scores,
You're gonna go for the puke bag? Okay.
Sorry.
we haven't announced the scores yet.
Just do scores.
Hurry up.
Team Stefan with 91 points.
Okay.
And Team Cam with
91.
91 points.
All right. So, you would like the puke bag? Okay, good. Thank you very much.
You want the other one?
Okay. All right, and 2 puke bags.
Where'd you get all these, Tom? Where'd you get these bags? Inside the bag.
Oh! Oh, sorry.
Almost got away.
And what was inside yours?
I have the yellow game. There we go.
All right.
You get Bunny Kingdom.
Yeah.
You can run that one on top.
Scores for everybody.
Oh, here.
So,
Got his name. I forgot his name.
Mandy,
Yes.
if we take away the points that you gave to the team,
Okay, can we stop talking about that?
Your ticket.
but we won't. So we have Team Stefan with 1329.
Thank you.
Team Cam with the nice yellow shirt here, 22.99.
Big hand for all our contestants and panelists. Thank everybody.
And it's good for Mandy because technically she's a winner too.
And my excuse is that I was making with my losing.
I don't like feeling like a winner. Not like
They're
this.
being way too mean to you. You can be on my team next time.
I don't know if
She
I
was on your team this time. What are you talking about?
Low hanging fruit.
All right, we're going to end the show here, and right after we end the show, we're going to raffle off the rest of the games, so you might want to stick around for that.
Yeah.
For now, I want to thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it, and we hope you have a great rest of the fair. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm saying Healy.
I'm Zee Garcia. Thank you.
I'm Eric Summer.
I'm Mandy Hutchinson.
I'm Suzanne Sheldon.
That's the time.
And you've been listening to The Dice Tower.
And this is.
And I'm Jason Levine.
That's your stinger for you right there.
Yep. Thanks for listening. Promotional consideration has been provided by game publishers in the form of review copies of games. This episode, number 528, was recorded in front of a live convention audience on October 27th, 2017. The Dice Tower is produced by Tom, Eric, Mandy, and Suzanne, with assistance from Itai Perez, Derek Porter, and Rob Searing. Timothy Pinkham composed our theme. Our never-ending string of terrible puns is provided by Too Many Groans. And hosting is provided by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games at great prices at CoolStuffInc.com. Don't forget to visit the other shows in the Dice Tower Network. Find your next favorite at DicetowerNetwork.com. Until next time, from all the gang at the Dice Tower, have fun gaming.